Will the Senate please come to order? Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Senator Aquino, Senator Awal,
Here.
Senator Chang, Senator DeCoit, Senator DeCourt,
Here.
Senator Dela Cruz, Senator Elefante,
Here.
Senator Favela, Senator Fukunaga, Senator Gabbard, Senator Hashimoto, Senator Ihara,
Excused.
Senator Inoue,
Present.
Senator Kanuha, Senator Keoho Kalole,
Ill.
Senator Kidani, Senator Kim, Senator Lee, Senator McKelvey,
Aye.
Senator Moriwaki,
Present.
Senator Rhodes, Senator Richards, Senator San Buenaventura, Senator Wakai. Mr. President,
Present.
24 present, 1 excused.
Thank you. The chair has read the journal of the preceding day and approves the same. Are there any introductions this morning? Senator Richards.
Thank you, Mr. President. I would like to introduce an all-star cast of my Senate staff. My office manager, Marguerite Olson, please stand. My committee clerk, Reggie Garcia. My session hire and legislative aides, Meiji Chang, and our speaker today, Magdalena Marban. Magdalena is also joined by her father, David, sitting next to her. Another introduction, Mr. President.
Please proceed.
Thank you. You may notice a few hats that are one sitting here on the floor. I'd like to introduce the Hawai'i Cattlemen's Council is in attendance of Cattlemen at the Council Day. Please stand, Cattlemen, please be recognized. Led by our President, Lonnie Petrie, raise your hand, Lonnie, and our Executive Director, Nicole Galassi. Welcome to the Senate.
Madam Clerk, please make the friendly amendment that it was cattlemen at the Capitol and not at the Council. Senator Richards has forgotten that he's now a member of the Senate and not the Hawaii County Council.
Thank you, Mr. President. And I would ask that their names be entered into the journal.
When you submit them to the clerk, so ordered.
Thank you.
Further introductions today, Senator Inoue.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'm pleased to see our Hilo visitors as well to the state capitol today. One of our honorees, Rory Inoue, his wife and family is here, and all of the friends that came to support Rory Inoue that we're honoring today. Please stand and be recognized. Yes. Mahalo.
Further introductions, Senator Keoho Kalole.
Thank you, Mr. President. Joining us in the gallery are some constituents and guests of mine who joined me for a lively discussion on Senate politics this morning. That is Kalaheo High School Student Senate Politics. They're joining us today. I'd like to introduce them. Seniors Mackenzie Brammer, Ava Sojat, Junior Liliana Perrine, and sophomores Alexis Fuentes and Henry Poorman, and their coordinator and his daughter, Richard Lau. Please welcome them to the Senate.
Further introductions? If not, Senator Kidani.
Thank you, Mr. President. Colleagues, each spring, the chair of the Senate and House committees designate a week during which we invite teachers, students, and educational professionals to our Capitol to be recognized on the floor with presentations and various education-related events. Our annual Education Week celebration is an event that I look forward to each year. Today, we recognize individuals who have demonstrated teaching excellence, student achievement, and campus leadership. Those whose names are entered into the official record, each of these categories are just a few of the thousands within our education systems whose contributions comprise the collective educational efforts in our state. As chair of your Committee on Education, I am moved and inspired by the diligent work of each awardee and their determination and resilience to support our education system. Mr. President, I request that the names and accomplishments of all of our honorees be entered into the Senate Journal each day to ensure that the 2025 Education Week recipients are rightfully recognized. This morning's honorees include the 2025 State Teacher of the Year, as well as 2 cohorts of outstanding Milken teachers. While the 2023 Milken educators were announced in April of 2024, I am happy to welcome them to the floor today to be recognized. I now yield the floor to Senator Ke'ohoko to introduce our first honoree from the 24th District.
So before you start on the first request, since you've done a good job of submitting all of the names in the booklet you gave us last Friday, Madam Clerk, so ordered, and if we need any other names, then work with Senator Kidani's office. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President, and mahalo, Madam Vice President. As a resident of my district, 24, it is with great honor to open this year's Education Week by recognizing our 2025 State Teacher of the Year honoree, Brian Silver. Mr. Silver, may you please stand and be recognized. Brian Silver has been a dedicated Kalani High School teacher for 25 years, teaching history, special education, science, and career technical education engineering. Throughout his teaching career, he has also dedicated 23 years mentoring the robotics teams and after-school programs. Mr. Silver has created engaging and innovative ways of hands-on learning, creating the first Lego League, Teach Challenge, VEX robotics competition, and aerial drones competition. His dedication to science and technology continues to motivate and push creativity to young minds and has earned him statewide recognition, but also the support and respect throughout his community as he continues to inspire others. Please join me in congratulating Kalani High School's Brian Silver as the 2025 Hawaii State Teacher of the Year. Mahalo, Brian. You can now be seated. You have to stand for that salutation. I now yield the floor to the senator from Hawai'i.
Thank you, Senator Ke'ohoko. I would like to now recognize Jade Pham of District 9 as the 2023 Milken Teacher of the Year. Jade, may you please stand to be recognized. As mentioned by the Senator...
Pardon our tardiness, Jade.
As mentioned by the Senator from District 18, since the 2023 Milken educators were nominated in April of 2024, we welcome these high-achieving educators to the floor this year to be recognized. Jade Pham has had an impressive background within her teaching career. After graduating with a bachelor's degree in political science, she then pursued her further education by achieving her Master's of Education from the University of Hawaii at Manoa. Although she began her career as an emergency hire special education teacher at her alma mater, Kaimuki High School, she continued to inspire her students, peers, and community. She transitioned to Kawananakoa Middle School, where she served as general education teacher, student services coordinator, and temporary assignment vice principal. Her dedication to teaching in public schools for 8 years has allowed her to push her career further by being able to contribute to roles such as Social Studies Department Coordinator, Hawaii Multi-Tiered System of Support Task Force Chair, Mentor Teacher, Micronesian Culture Club Advisor, eSport Program Advisor, and HSTA School Level Leader and Honolulu Government Relations Co-Chair. It is my hope that this award will serve as a reminder that the dedication and passion of educators like Jade are the true catalysts for change, inspiring generations to dream, learn, and achieve greatness. It is my honor to recognize Jade Pham as the 2023 Milken Teacher of the Year. Mahalo, Jade. You may now be seated, and I now turn the floor over to Senator Inoue.
Thank you, Senator Chang. I'm honored to recognize Rory Inoue as the 2023 Milken Teacher of Promise and my constituent. Rory, please stand and recognized. Rory Inoue is currently a math teacher at Waikea High School, having started at Waikea Intermediate School in 2011. Rory is a graduate of the University of Hawaii at Manoa School of Education and the University of Hawaii Hilo Masters of Education program. He has been teaching math since 2011 and is the head baseball coach. Rory Inoue is a beacon of excellence, dedication, and unwavering passion for our keiki. His commitment to nurturing the minds and the hearts of his students transcends the boundaries of the classroom, inspiring a love of learning and a drive for success that will echo for many years to come. Today, we recognize and celebrate not just a teacher, but a visionary leader whose impact has been nothing short of transformative. Just to add, Rory was honored by Waikea High School last year, and I was pleased to be in attendance with the entire school in honor of his award. And also, we did offer a Senate certificate at that time. Colleagues, please join me in congratulating the 2023 Milken Teacher of the Year, Rory Inoue. I now turn the floor to Senator Keoho Kalole.
Thank you. Mahalo nui, Senator Inoue. As a resident of District 24, I am also honored to recognize Christy Inamasu as the 2024 Milliken Teacher of the Year. Please stand and be recognized. In the vibrant and diverse educational community of Hawaii, Christy demonstrated within her 13 years of teaching her tireless commitment to fostering a nurturing and dynamic learning environment. That commitment not only shaped the minds of her students, but also uplifted the entire educational landscape as she serves as a primary school adjustment program coordinator, provides English language support, and as she teaches first and second grade. Christy's passion for teaching and ability to connect with each student on a personal level has inspired students to remain committed and connected to learning. Please join me in congratulating the 2024 Milken Teacher of the Year, Christy Inamasu. Mahalo, Christy. I now yield the floor to the Senator from Pro City.
Thank you to the Senator from Kaneohe. Proudly representing District 16, I'm honored to recognize Kimberly Kim as the 2024 Milliken Teacher of Promise. Kimberly, you may please stand to be recognized. It is with great excitement and pride that we gather here to honor an outstanding educator, Kimberly Kim. In her 18 years of teaching within her vibrant community, Ms. Kim has already begun to leave an indelible mark with her innovative teaching, methods, boundless enthusiasm, and unwavering commitment to her students' success. As a dedicated social studies teacher, Kimberly's ability to connect with her students and inspire a love for learning is nothing short of remarkable. Her proudest achievement was being named the 2011 Navy League Military Spouse of the Year, which allowed her to support military families within her community. Please join me in recognizing our final honoree for today, the 2024 Milliken Teacher of Promise, Ms. Kimberly Kim. Mahalo again, Ms. Kim. I now return the floor back to the Senator from Mililani.
Colleagues, as you can see, we have a wealth of educational excellence in our midst, whom we are thrilled to celebrate. These outstanding teachers represent the excellent talent, dedication, and accomplishments of our public school educators here in Hawaii, and we are grateful to have this opportunity to honor them. A special mahalo for DOE's Elisa Bender, Heidi Armstrong, and Pamela Goodwin for joining our awardees today. Are you here? I would also like to take a moment to recognize our longtime community partner, Friends of the Library, for their commitment, support of Education Week. Many of us look forward to their annual book fair, which I just attended this morning, and I hope some of you have, and will, if not have done yet, please do so. To their annual book fair at the Capitol during this exciting week of celebrations. Mahalo nui to Nainoa Mao. Are you here, Nainoa? And the Friends of the Library volunteers, are any of our volunteers here? Thank you. For bringing the book fair to the Capitol this morning. It is a fantastic way to kick off the start of Education Week and to welcome all of our honored guests to such a joyous occasion. Senate President, I now yield the floor. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any further introductions?
Mr.
Senator
President,
Kim?
if I may do an introduction, thank you. I also want to introduce Komori Moss from Wanalo Middle School. And also, do we have Derek Santos from Kaliuka? Not here, but thank you for joining us today.
Any further introductions? If not, Madam Clerk. Oh, I'm sorry. So, if you'd patiently wait, we'll take about 5 minutes to wrap our agenda, and then the members would like to greet you and also get some photographs. So, we'll be right back with you. Madam Clerk.
Governor's Message Number 734 transmits a nomination to the Policy Advisory Board for Elder Affairs.
Governor's Message Number 734 is referred in accordance with the referral on the order of the day.
Beginning on page 2, Standing Committee Report Numbers 1089 to 1097 for adoption.
Senator Wakai.
Mr. President, I move for the adoption of Standing Committee Reports Numbers 1089 to 1097.
Senator DeCourt.
Mr. President, I second the motion.
It's been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Any objections? If not, the motion is carried.
On page 3, third reading.
If there are no objections from the members, we will be taking third reading on consent.
Third reading of House Bill 103, Senate Draft 1, relating to sentencing.
Is there any discussion? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservations, Senator Elefante, Senator Aquino, Senator McKelvey. Any no votes? No vote for Senators Awa, DeCourt, and Favela.
22 ayes, 3 noes.
Thank you. HB 103 SD1 passes third reading.
Referrals and re-referrals.
Referrals and re-referrals are made in accordance with the supplemental orders of the day that may be filed later today.
No further business, Mr. President.
Are there any announcements today? If not, Senator Wakai.
Mr. President, I move that the Senate stand adjourned until 11:30 a.m. tomorrow.
Senator DeCourt.
Mr. President, I second the motion.
It's been moved and seconded. If there are no objections from the members, the Senate will stand adjourned until 11:30 a.m. tomorrow.